to. Now.
Okay, so I'm talking about Incredible Hulk. It's been really great so far. Has a lot of potential. Had a lot of potential. Scar is now on Earth. He's taking place of... Scar's Hulk's son. He was on the planet Sakaar, which was the planet Hulk was sent to during the events of Planet Hulk. Bruce Banner can no longer turn into Hulk. Red Hulk has absorbed all his gamma radiation, and so he's trying to train his son into becoming the next Hulk, and he's trying to make it because Scar can control himself better than the Hulk could. Not that emotional thing Hulk had.
That whole rage thing.
He can control himself better. He does want to kill the Hulk because he blames Hulk for Sakaar being destroyed and all that because of the ship he came into, which was rigged to blow. And it had a lot of potential, but I don't like the idea of having all the superheroes be turned into Hulk-like creatures who want to just destroy it. I think it was...
Right, that's leading into the hulked out heroes thing that's coming up in about 6 weeks.
You got Deadpool Hulk, Spidey
Spider-Man
Hulk.
Wait, Spider-Man has already been Hulk before him.
Yeah, right.
And so it's meh.
Sounds...
So Travis is not that crazy about it, but it had a lot of potential.
Fantastic Four. It's a great book. A lot of people don't like it because it doesn't fit into our, the way what's popular now, which is that dark, gritty kind of thing. Fantastic Four, it's a family of superheroes. And, it's just a really awesome book. They have all these basic... It's like what comics used to be. It wasn't this big event. It was just a new adventure each issue. And that's what I like about it. There's no giant... zombie apocalypse kind of thing going on.
Those are nice, but you can't have them all the time.
Zombie apocalypse is something that we should all be reading about because, it could happen any day.
All right.
2012 is coming.
I'll trip you if it does.
And I would be screwed if the zombie apocalypse happened, let me tell you folks.
Me too.
Amazing Spider-Man.
The first one's dead.
I haven't really liked it since, Mary Jane was gone. I did like the Anti-Venom storyline, New Ways to Die. And then the story after that, which was the Anti-Venom story, New Ways to Live, where they have a little story about Anti-Venom. Now it's all the classic villains: Vulture, the Lizard, Electro,
Morbius.
Morbius also. They're coming back. Some of them have changed. Vulture, for one, has a red costume. He's very weird now.
He's always been very weird.
Well, he's got this weird vampire look now, and it's like, this one is about the new Rhino. He's trying to get Alex Zergovsky. I can't pronounce it.
Zerkovsky or whatever his name is.
He's a Russian immigrant, and he is no longer the Rhino because he's fallen in love. He has this awesome life now. He does whatever to make her happy, and so he doesn't want to do crime anymore. And so this new Rhino is trying to call him out because he can't call himself the Rhino until he defeats the old one. And so eventually the new Rhino just gets out of hand and he kills his wife.
Uh-oh.
And so Rhino gets...
Spoiler! Make sure you put a spoiler on that.
So,
oh, snap!
Wow.
And so the new Rhino is really mad and they have the showdown between the two Rhinos. Alex just annihilates him, takes him out in one shot, and he's just all beast. There's no human anymore left in him. And after that, he's just mad at Spider-Man because he could have resolved it earlier, but Spider-Man was trying to convince him not to go back into the mantle. And Spidey was just doing as much as he could to help him. And I guess, a lot of Spider-Man has tons of drama like that, but it's been really great. I do recommend this issue.
It's Amazing Spider-Man issue 625, part of the Gauntlet.
It's part of the Gauntlet. I guess Electro is for the people now. I'm not really sure what's going on with him. And let's see what else is going on. I'm not sure what they're doing with the Lizard. Web of Spider-Man, which is coinciding with that, is kind of like the intro for all the villains that are showing up.
They're retelling the origins.
So it tells you how the Rhino was created. Has things with the Electro and all of this. I hope Marvel does well. They haven't had great stories lately. I did grow up a Marvel freak, or Marvel zombie as they say.
And now Gail with her review.
Well, this week... I like Green Lantern Corps.
She's just got one book.
I really like Green Lantern Corps, though. I tried to find Power Girl, but I couldn't find a copy of it. But I also recommend Power Girl because Power Girl is really cool. It's really fun and light. I love this because it's part of the Blackest Night thing. It's the big zombie deal. And so this one's really cool because Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern, he has a run-in with Ice, his ex-girlfriend, who's now a Black Lantern. It's really sad. So it's really cool, and they're winding it up now, and they're actually like pulling all the threads that they've been weaving for the last 8 months. They're pulling everything together now to come up to the big grand finale because they're getting ready to start The Brightest Day. So this book is really cool. It's been really good since the Sinestro Corps War started, and so is Green Lantern. But this week, this is my pick, and then last week would have been Power Girl. So, and I still recommend Power Girl because
Yes.
Power Girl, Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, great team, sparkling dialogue, great writing.
And a really great
art.
couple, by the way. Really nice people.
Yes, they're very nice
if you meet
people
them at
also.
conventions.
But
Yes.
it's ending with issue 12.
But well, no, it's not. The book is continuing, but
Yeah.
Amanda and Jimmy are getting off the book, which makes me sad. But I have hope for the future because they laid a great foundation for the next creative team to come in. But the thing is that if you get a chance to read the Amanda and Jimmy issues of Power Girl, I think you should give it a try because it really does take me back to when I was a kid and the kind of superhero stories that they told then, only with a very modern edge and a very modern spin on them. Really cool, really fun. Great break from the very dark. As good as it is, it's dark, man. It's really dark. So.
And if you'd like something a little lighter, may I recommend Jughead 200. Wow, from Blackest Night and zombie superheroes to Jughead. You talk about versatility here at Metropolis. Anyway, Jughead 200 is actually written by the co-writer of Robot Chicken on Cartoon Network. It's actually a really, really good story with some really wonderful Archie-type art, and the characters really ring true in this. I can't recommend this one enough. And then finally, I got to end on a sad note with Siege.
Okay,
so,
Travis is also read this. So.
I did not particularly care for Siege 1, 2, or 3 because of the fact that it's just
really raw.
It's really raw, and it's so badly edited that it just seems to be thrown together.
Yeah,
really.
it makes it very hard to read because you're trying to sort out the way that the story is supposed to proceed.
Right.
What I've gathered is the Sentry, or Bob Reynolds, I believe is his real name. He's got this weird power inside of him that's, he's kind of got that schizophrenic kind of thing.
Right.
And so if you read Dark Avengers, Norman's been trying to help him with it, but I think really the Green Goblin side of Norman, which is also his split personality, has kind of convinced the other side to come out, and he's now taken over Bob. And
basically, spoiler, put that up there, please, Mr. Production Man. Basically, what happened recently was Sentry ripped the God of War Ares right in half. Last issue, ooh, violence. And that'll sell.
This is not for kids.
But then also, this issue, with just a few brief clips, the Sentry brings down all of Asgard, Thor City, in like 3 freaking panels. That should never happen. Because, I mean, if you look at...
It should be a big throwdown.
Yeah, it should be a huge story. Because if you remember old Avengers stories like the Masters of Evil and stuff, back in the old day, the Masters of Evil storyline went on forever and it was a great story. Other Avengers, the older stories were great stories. This... will eventually be sadly forgotten by me anyway. Join us again for more reviews, news, friend, and fellowship.
When we end on a when we rent, I got Siege number 2 on the brain. When we end on a more positive note, yes.
That's right. So see you next time, comic fans.